Episode 3. What to say when an AI answer is wrong. Hello, and welcome back to Speak English Naturally. This is Episode 3 of our English for AI Users series. Today, you will learn what to say when an AI answer is wrong. Sometimes AI gives you useful information, but sometimes the answer is incorrect. Sometimes the answer is unclear. Sometimes the answer does not follow your instructions, and sometimes the answer is not what you meant. When this happens, you do not need to start a new conversation. You can correct the AI politely. You can explain the problem. Then you can ask for a better answer. In this lesson, you will learn 5 useful English phrases. You will hear clear examples. You will repeat each phrase. You will also practice correcting AI answers in real situations. Let us begin. Phrase number 1. I do not think this is accurate. Listen again. I do not think this is accurate. The word accurate means correct and true. When you say, I do not think this is accurate, you are saying the information may be wrong. This phrase is polite. You are not saying, this is completely wrong. You are saying that you have a concern. You think there may be a mistake. Listen and repeat, I do not think this is accurate. Again, I do not think this information is accurate. One more time. I do not think this answer is accurate. Excellent. Imagine you ask AI about an important date. The answer does not match the information you already have. You can say, I do not think this date is accurate. Please check it again. This is a clear correction. Listen and repeat. I do not think this date is accurate. Please check it again. Very good. You can also explain why you think the answer is wrong. For example, I do not think this is accurate. The article says something different. Or, I do not think this is accurate. My notes show a different number. Listen and repeat. I do not think this is accurate. The article says something different. Again, I do not think this is accurate. My notes show a different number. Excellent! Giving a reason can help AI understand the problem, but you do not always need to give a reason. You can simply say, I do not think this is accurate. Can you check it again? This is polite and natural. Now, it is your turn. Imagine that AI gives you information that may be wrong. What can you say? Say the phrase now. Very good. I do not think this is accurate. Phrase number 2. Please check the information again. Listen again. Please check the information again. Use this phrase when you want AI to review its answer. The word check means to look at something carefully. When you ask AI to check again, you are asking it to look for mistakes. Listen and repeat. Please check the information again. Again, please check your answer again. One more time. Please check this fact again. Excellent. Imagine AI gives you 2 different answers to the same question. You are confused. You can say, you gave me 2 different answers. Please check the information again. Listen and repeat. You gave me 2 different answers. Please check the information again. Cook. You can make the request stronger by asking AI to compare the answer with the original text. For example, please check the information again. Use only the text I provided. This is useful when you have uploaded a document or copied an article. Listen and repeat. Please check the information again. Use only the text I provided. Very good. Here is another useful version. Please review your answer and correct any mistakes. The word review means to look at something carefully again. Listen and repeat. Please review your answer. Correct any mistakes. Excellent. You can also ask AI to explain what changed. For example, please check the answer again. Then tell me what you corrected. This can help you understand the mistake. Listen and repeat. Please check the answer again. Then tell me what you corrected. Good job. Now, imagine you are using AI to summarize an email. The summary includes information that was not in the email. You can say, "Please check the summary again." Use only the information in the original email. This is a strong and clear prompt. Repeat it. Please check the summary again. Use only the information in the original email. Excellent. Now, it is your turn. Ask AI to check the answer again. Say your complete request now. Very good. Phrase number 3. That is not quite what I meant. Listen again. That is not quite what I meant. This phrase is very useful when the answer is not wrong, but is not what you wanted. The word quite makes the correction sound softer and more polite. You are not saying, "You completely misunderstood me." You are saying, "That is not quite what I meant." Listen and repeat. That is not quite what I meant. Again, that is not exactly what I meant. One more time. That is not the kind of answer I wanted. Excellent. Imagine you ask AI to write a friendly email. The answer sounds very formal. The grammar is correct, but the style is wrong. You can say, "That is not quite what I meant. Please make the email friendlier and more natural." Listen and repeat. That is not quite what I meant. Please make the email friendlier and more natural. Good. Here is another example. You ask AI for a short summary. It gives you a long explanation. You can say, "That is not quite what I meant. I need a summary in 3 short sentences." Listen and repeat. That is not quite what I meant. I need a summary in 3 short sentences. Excellent. This phrase works best when you explain what you wanted. First, correct the misunderstanding. Then give a clearer instruction. For example, "That is not quite what I meant. I want examples for daily conversation, not business English." Listen and repeat. That is not quite what I meant. I want examples for daily conversation, not business English. Very good. You can use the structure, "not this. I mean that." For example, "I do not mean formal English. I mean simple, natural English." Listen and repeat. I do not mean formal English. I mean simple, natural English. Excellent. Imagine you ask AI to create questions for an A2 learner. The questions are too difficult. You can say, "That is not quite what I meant. Please create easier questions for an A2 learner." Repeat it. "That is not quite what I meant. Please create easier questions for an A2 learner." Very good. Now it is your turn. Imagine that AI misunderstood your request. Use the phrase, "That is not quite what I meant." Then explain what you wanted. Say your complete correction now. Excellent. Phrase number 4. Could you correct the mistake? Listen again. Could you correct the mistake? This is a direct but polite request. The word correct means to fix something that is wrong. You can use this phrase for grammar. You can use it for spelling. You can use it for facts. You can use it for calculations. And you can use it for instructions. Listen and repeat. Could you correct the mistake? Again, could you correct this grammar mistake? One more time, could you correct the incorrect information? Excellent. Imagine an AI writes this sentence. She go to work every day. You know the sentence is wrong. You can ask, could you correct the grammar mistake? AI should change the sentence to, she goes to work every day. Listen and repeat. Could you correct the grammar mistake? Good. You can also ask AI to explain the correction. For example, could you correct the mistake and explain why it is wrong? This is very useful for English learners. Listen and repeat. Could you correct a mistake? Please explain why it is wrong. Excellent. Here's another version. Please correct the error and show me the correct answer. The word error also means mistake. Listen and repeat. Please correct the error. Show me the correct answer. Very good. Imagine you ask AI to calculate a total. The answer looks incorrect. You can say, I think there may be a mistake in the calculation. Could you check it and correct the error? Listen and repeat. I think there may be a mistake in the calculation. Could you check it and correct the error? Good job. You can make the request clearer by naming the exact problem. For example, the second sentence has a grammar mistake. Could you correct it? Or, the first date is incorrect. Could you replace it with the correct date? Listen and repeat. The second sentence is a grammar mistake. Could you correct it? Again, the first date is incorrect. Could you replace it with the correct date? Excellent. Now it is your turn. Imagine AI makes a grammar mistake in an email. Ask AI to correct it and explain the change. Say your request now. Very good. Phrase number 5. Can you give me a more reliable answer? Listen again. Can you give me a more reliable answer? The word reliable means that you can trust something. Reliable answer is based on good information. It is careful, it is consistent, and it does not make unsupported claims. Listen and repeat. Can you give me a more reliable answer? Again, can you give me a more reliable explanation? One more time. Can you provide a more reliable source? Excellent. This phrase is useful when an answer sounds uncertain. It is also useful when AI gives you information without explaining where it came from. You can ask, can you give me a more reliable answer? Please explain how you know this. Listen and repeat. Can you give me a more reliable answer? Please explain how you know this. Very good. You can also ask for a source. A source is the place where information comes from. For example, a source may be a book. It may be an official website. It may be a research paper. It may be a document e-verified. You can say, "What source supports this answer?" Or, "Can you show me where this information comes from?" Listen and repeat. What source supports this answer? Again, can you show me where this information comes from? Excellent. If you are working with a document, you can ask, which part of the document supports this answer? This can help you compare the answer with the original text. Listen and repeat. Which part of the document supports this answer? Good. Here is another useful prompt. Please separate facts from opinions. A fact can be checked. An opinion is what someone thinks or believes. Listen and repeat. Please separate facts from opinions. Excellent. Imagine an AI gives you advice about an important topic. You are not sure if the answer is trustworthy. You can say, "Can you give me a more reliable answer? Please use information from trusted sources." Listen and repeat. Can you give me a more reliable answer? Please use information from trusted sources. Very good. Remember, even a confident AI answer can be wrong. A confident tone does not always mean the information is correct. For important information, check the original source. This is especially important for health. It is important for money. It is important for legal questions. It is important for work and school. Now it is your turn. Ask AI for a more reliable answer. Include a request for the source. Say your complete prompt now. Excellent work. Let us review the 5 phrases. Phrase number 1. I do not think this is accurate. Repeat. I do not think this is accurate. Phrase number 2. Please check the information again. Repeat. Please check the information again. Phrase number 3. That is not quite what I meant. Repeat. That is not quite what I meant. Phrase number 4. Could you correct the mistake? Repeat. Could you correct the mistake? Phrase number 5. Can you give me more reliable answer? Repeat. Can you give me more reliable answer? Wonderful. Now let us learn a simple method for correcting an AI answer. You can use 3 steps. First, explain the problem. Second, say what you wanted. Third, ask AI to try again. Let us look at an example. The problem is that the answer is too difficult. What did you want? You wanted simple English. What should AI do next? It should rewrite the answer. Now put the 3 steps together. This answer is too difficult for me. I need simple English for A2 learner. Please rewrite it with short sentences and easy words. Listen and repeat one sentence at a time. This answer is too difficult for me. I need simple English for an A2 learner. Please rewrite it with short sentences and easy words. Excellent. You want AI to review the answer. What can you say? Please check the information again. Excellent. The answer is not what you requested. What can you say? That is not quite what I meant. Very good. You found a clear mistake. What can you ask? Could you correct the mistake? Excellent. You want stronger evidence. What can you ask? Can you give me a more reliable answer? Wonderful. Now let us compare weak corrections and stronger corrections. A weak correction is, wrong, this does not explain the problem. It may not help AI improve the answer. A stronger correction is, I do not think this information is accurate. Please check the date and correct the answer. The stronger correction is polite. It explains the problem. It also tells AI what to do next. Here is another weak correction. Do it again. This is not clear. A stronger correction is, that is not quite what I meant. Please make the answer shorter and use simple English. Listen and repeat. That is not quite what I meant. Please make the answer shorter and use simple English. Excellent. Here is another weak correction. Bad answer. A stronger correction is, this answer does not include the information I requested. Please add 3 examples from daily life. Listen and repeat. This answer does not include the information I requested. Please add 3 examples from daily life. Very good. Remember this simple formula. Name the problem. Explain what you wanted. Ask for a specific change. For example, the summary is too long. I only need the main ideas. Please shorten it to 3 sentences. Listen and repeat. The summary is too long. I only need the main ideas. Please shorten it to 3 sentences. Excellent. Now it is time for your final speaking challenge. Imagine you ask AI to improve an email. AI changes your meaning and makes the email too formal. Create a polite correction. Use at least 2 phrases from today's lesson. Say your answer now. Here is one possible answer. That is not quite what I meant. The email is too formal, and the meaning has changed. Please correct the grammar, but keep my original meaning. Make the email friendly and natural. That is a strong correction. Let us repeat it together. That is not quite what I meant. The email is too formal, and the meaning has changed. Please correct the grammar, but keep my original meaning. Make the email friendly and natural. Excellent work. Let us review the 5 phrases one final time. I do not think this is accurate. Please check the information again. That is not quite what I meant. Could you correct the mistake? Can you give me a more reliable answer? These phrases can help you use AI more effectively. They can help you at school. They can help you at work. They can help you improve your English. And they can help you get clearer answers. Remember, you do not need to accept the first answer. You can ask a follow-up question. You can explain what is wrong. You can give clearer instructions. You can ask AI to try again. And you can check important information using a reliable source. Which phrase will you use first? Write your answer in the comments. You can write the number, or you can practice writing the complete phrase. In the next episode, you will learn how to ask Gemini better questions in English. You will learn how to give a clear task. You will learn how to add useful context, and you will learn how to request the exact format you need. If this lesson helped you, please like the video. Subscribe to Speak English Naturally for more practical English lessons. Keep learning, keep checking, and keep speaking English naturally. See you in the next episode.